So many streamers have good emotes. If I didn't spend absurd amounts of time, I didn't turn on auto tracking. Coding. I could have emotes too. Or if I went to look for an emote artist. My issue is I don't know what my brand is, or should be. Wonder if this is gonna be hard. Not really. Okay. I was wondering if it was gonna be like, you can barely possibly maybe get out if you do everything right. I don't think that wall jump. Or was that on the instructions? Okay, good. We do have that. It's Plando, so you don't check the first door. First door is gonna be heat. But since I'm not finding a way forward, I guess I will check the first door. To your west. We're playing the Loptr Plando. It sounded like it was in beta testing for a while. That's where Nito played it. Today Eddie was playing it. That reminded me. But I was just gonna do it at some point anyway. Is that just gonna be harder because I have momentum? That's the question. So there's what momentum lets you do in a helpful way. And then there's what happens where it's just different and wrong. Oh boy. Oh, does this have respawn? I guess it does. I had the wrong approach to this quality of life thing. Play max. Really? There's a lot of not dying going on so far. Ads time. Hell yeah. I don't remember how to do this. I always forget because I don't mean it. Also, my hands are cold. I don't like that. Oops. That's how you do it. Why do my hands have to be cold? For example, respawn makes damage boosting harder. In this case, I'm doing spinning damage boost. But if you're trying to do a straight one... Oh yeah. I can live at 45. Might turn off speed though. Oh, I'm just dead. Now I gotta wait for a waiver to come. I didn't handle that correctly. Barely. Okay, dude, straight jumps. Out of there. Kinda messed up. I didn't think I would take 5 hits, but I did. Now what? Hey, like go this way. Bot's more disabled than ever right now. Said I was gonna focus purely on the bot yesterday, but then I got pings for emergency help on tournament. No, that's distracting. It saves a little bit for. Can you really do this? Seems hard. I don't see any other possibilities. The bot is fully disabled right now. Just hard. May not mean anything to everyone else, but I'm learning a lot from the bot. So there's an upside to this. Why didn't that work? Oh, I wasn't holding a run. Oh, that's so lame. I can't believe you have to hold run to do that. Oh, that's gonna make this hard. Maybe you have to do this in room. This seems really hard. Even then, you gotta stop here somehow. I guess you can crouch. Well, what would you do? I have to land like that and then stop. It seems really hard. I made the repo public. You can follow along if you're interested in that sort of thing. Like Max was. The part I don't like is that it seems like many times more work for less. Because it didn't seem like it took all that much work to get the streamer bot version of Brandish bot working. Maybe you jump through the door. So this is just gonna take a long time. It's a neat idea, but I hate it. Canada. Canada, home and native land. It doesn't really look possible. I'm gonna jump down the sand just because. Now let's do something different. Canada's a pretty okay place. Very nice. If you could, like, not press run, then you could just keep, you could have a slow run going. But I have to hold run this entire jump sequence. That's what I don't like. You get cold. It really is the worst. It gets a little cold. And the coast is not even as cold. So it seems like you need to go blue and then jump. That's what this has taught me. I think it resets your run animation every time you land. Yeah. And then you don't get progress towards blue until a certain part of the run animation. And it's not like you're running on these for very long. So to me it looks like spin, huh? I need to be blue first. If you come in blue, you have too much speed and it's hard. And then you get to this part, and that's when I'm not really sure how you do it. Like, I think you need to land here and then immediately duck. And then do the normal strat. But it looks like we'll get there. If you land, like, past this, then there's no way. On top of this, past it, there's no way. You have to stop so that you can go straight down. Almost. If I get a few more attempts like that, then we'll get this in no time. The short church is tough. I'm gonna be a pro at pit room. hitless every time. Good to know that it looks possible. I don't have any other ideas. I don't think I got that. But again, if I didn't have to hold run this entire time to land with momentum, it'd be a lot easier. I suspect it'd be easier. Who really knows? How does speed gaming say run from anyway? Speedruns.com. Like it's possible my widget could even say that. My lifetime achievement speedrun widget that I never get to see because I'm not on the main Twitch page. Couldn't have done it better. Wouldn't that be so troll? That was just patched out. Yeah, landing in the pit isn't good enough. Respawn does show up in popular hacks. Hyper Metroid redesign, the ever popular. I usually have to manage the weeklies. Now that tournament's going on, WX and Divine are a lot more focused on that. Can't hold angle before landing because then you don't get the respin, the momentum conservation. So that's our deadline. Weekly. I did it. God gamer. As the devs intended. When they put that speed booster in Alpha Missile Room, they said, all you can do is go up the elevator. Oh, at the Morph Ball location, sorry. All you can do is go up the elevator and jump across the pit room with speed booster. And you just get a missile pack out of it. What do I do with this? Edit the hardest possible way is when you fall down with the Shine Spark stored and you down back forward. Normally you have to Shine Spark to break that last block. And go that way or this way. Watching Willard play Map Rando yesterday. He had very few options, but one of them was to shoot a missile door in Yoink Room without a way to kill the hoppers. So I'm ready. Oh. Okay. Cool. Ah, crap. I think you do go up there, but what you can do after that is very not clear. Because to do anything, you'd have to Shine Spark left. So you could get to the bottom left of Fish Tank. Then you gotta think about getting back from there. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna be very happy if that's my only missile farm of the Yoink Room. Okay. Not a surprise. Now that could be maybe not logic. It could be something you can do. I don't know if Loptr would design around that. Oh, there's a farm here. I'm gonna break all the doors. Very possible Loptr doesn't know. Loptr doesn't know. I'm gonna break all the doors. I'm gonna break the hardest door last. Who told him? I have a missile pack. Are you impressed yet? What do I think about this? With momentum, you can get extra run speed. It's not like much. I just know that this doesn't break open the seed. It's more likely this is required than it sequence breaks something important. That's what I think about this baby skip. Oh. Now we gotta get like wave beam or something to do the slope spark baby skip. No, who knows about that one? In the olden days of any percent. Read carry a spike suit down through the Metroid room. Dig. I turned off the dig bot. Unfortunately, that was also my multi-stream chat bot. Now I don't have multi-stream chat open. For ROM hacks like this, definitely want to get captured on YouTube. Or wait, I didn't refill my ammo. No. "25 minutes? 1 missile pack progress?" Treating opening missile doors as significant progression. That's a Plando. There we go. Now we can get back to playing the game. Wait. You don't even have to do anything hard for fish tank. You can just stand 4 pixels away from the door. Everyone knows this. I didn't mean to kill it. Oh, nice. Be good task playthrough. Oh no, I gotta do it again. Okay, this time don't get hit by the Covern. It's there again. Passing an entire ROM hack playthrough. Sounds about right. I didn't drop my input. I was in the middle of having a great idea. And then the input didn't. On the other hand, you have a lot of run speed. So maybe jumping through the door isn't right. I think you'd have to set up your tabs just right. Okay. It worked once. I guess we don't need to rely on that. I tried to set MSU. Either it's not working or Plandos don't have that patch. But it's also a new MSU pack. I don't know if it would work anyway. It's not right. I don't know where 4 pixel is. How do I do this? That one. I take it back. I knew all along. So, what are we doing here? Not very much. Only reason to keep going is because Plando and the does not follow logic tag. Does have a tag that says it does not follow logic. I needed that. Could you? I don't like these guys. We're going on an adventure. Oh, free loot. Perfect. How suspicious. Not a decoupled map. So, maybe that E-tank? Right now it's just off. I think that's worker robots. I guess it's easy enough to get back up. So you can't transport back through fish tank. You can't do that. But I don't see a way forward either. I do see X's. That's what we have to watch out for. If you can do a full speed shot into the wave gate, then I don't know how you figure that out. How do you intuit that you can do that? So I hope there's no tricks that seem absurd like that. But I think I can get this E-tank. And there's probably a slope here. So maybe you can slope start something. I don't really want to burn all of my energy. I don't need missiles right now, right? So you have to climb this with those. Oh, there's a nice road right here even. I really wish you didn't have to hold run to keep your momentum. The only thing that bothers me. That and this guy. It's pretty common, at least in Super Zero Mission. You have to hold run when you land. So I think it's the more normal way of doing it. But that's also usually when you're trying to extend your Shrine Spark. Only when you're doing like specific platforming puzzles where you care. Being in spin. Well, then you would have momentum every time you landed. With momentum conservation, I'm mostly worried about sliding when trying to do precise platforming. That's the bigger concern that I'd rather avoid. Oh, this is gonna burn, isn't it? Hold on. That's hot. Hold on. I didn't save. Was there a save here? Loptr disabled the save on me? Wow. How'd that happen? Oh. Yep. We learned that setup for that one specific situation, and now I've remembered it forever. Funny how things work out. Why didn't I get the save? That doesn't make any sense. Save is just right here. You go through the room twice. I actually jumped over it both ways when I needed a save. Get the green guy out of the way. Then we can just jump up all easy like. I recently had the revelation that you should skip platforms when jumping up here to go faster. So that's why I'm ready. But why no wall jump? So you can get up there, but it seems very likely that you soft lock on the way back. That's gonna be the concern for the next few minutes. So what else? Was it? How do I imagine this working? I think you need to get slow run speed heading out of the refill room. Be on the ground. And then you can do the slide in jump. Or wait. Yeah. So I think you're too far. If you were to stop on the health refill side of the door and jump through, I think you're too far from the blocks. And if you try and stop in room and jump down, you don't have enough time. I think you have to land and then do the same kind of movement in pit room. I made it up this time. At full energy. This time I was down exactly 13? 12? Reserve. So the reserve is for the baby room. But how do I even get back there? How do you do this? No way you gotta do like this stuff. I don't know how the dash counter works in that situation. That? I don't know. I guess you could try it this way, maybe? Oops. Do something like a 3-tap. And then finish it in the room. Yeah, something like that. Kinda a little bit YOLO. But very nice that you actually cross over. I like that I haven't soft locked yet. That was my big fear coming up here. wouldn't cost too much time, but we've seen how much time it would have cost. Almost walked off. How did you know that this worked out so perfectly? Still, I have all this time to think about what to do on the next step, and I have no idea. Unless... Why didn't you? Maybe 7 tiles is somehow enough to get up fish tank. Yeah, that's it. Almost. Maybe I gotta... Maybe if I jump farther into the door, then I'll turn blue later. Because it kind of looks like I'm turning blue too soon. On the other hand, I have more energy. So I probably could survive the fall if I just stop. But then I gotta figure out how to actually do this. Oh. Now that seems harder. You keep doing it the normal way. And then the normal way doesn't stop in time. I don't get blue early enough where I can crouch here. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's do it that way. I was thinking about not having enough energy, but that was before we got the reserve. And now, I'm pretty sure you can't go to the right. I didn't think you could get up fish tank with that small of a runway, but I'm gonna try it. After some farms. Which farming do I really need to do though? Is the double refill once I get back? That is tea. We pass right through T. How about that? I'm gonna do a scam check. And then you never know. The door caps could have been removed, and the boss icon. In Super Zero Mission, you have to do some gate glitches in that direction. The bad side gate glitches. So, I'm used to the type of distance you need. Same with containment chamber or something. Down. I guess that's what we check next. So, I'm not going to short charge this ever. But if it's exactly 7 tiles, then maybe you can get up to the top. If it's not this, and it's not a slope spark, and it's not a... I don't think that works. It's not some way through Wavegate. How many tiles is this? How do you count tiles? Are these on the half? Are these on the middle of a tile? No. This is a tile. Just this seam is throwing me off. Here? Really? That way's so hard. Because you have to deal with the screen being black. Huh. How about that? I don't like this room. It failed to break spin. Oh, it's this room. I thought it was the other room. I'm not gonna try that then. Good room's tough with that wall jump. That's the problem I'm hitting right now. You have to wait for the water to lower and then rise again. Pirates into pirates into pirates. many pirate rooms can be chained together? I feel like we have to see this now. Pit pirates. But that has a non-pirate room in the middle. Oh, there's pirates there. In amphitheater. But then Parlor does not have pirates. So the theme is a little broken up. Might be easier to count. The speedy dash jump used to be my least favorite tech. Since then, more have been discovered. Wow, like it's right up there. That wasn't even a perfect jump. So scary every time. Fish is coming for you. The murder fish. Murder fish from planet Zebus. I think you can lose some height on the turnaround. If you actually touch the platform, you lose a pixel. That's something to be careful about. Keep getting right there. That looked like it was it. Ow. This hair is really gray. It just made itself known to my eyes. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do this. That's something I could do. Guess I didn't have to break all the pink doors after all. I'd say this would not be a fun speedrun. What's nice about momentum conservation is you can grind room strats and then do speedruns with them. Have fluid movement. But there's a few too many strats that are just be perfect. Get lucky. Alright. Now for the next segment. Can't wait to see how hard required this reserve is. I saw there's a farm room right here. I was gonna check top door first and then turn around and check bottom door. Once I get blocked. Nice. It's like I farm no energy at all. Huh. Is that... Oh, we don't have partial outlines. We do have partial outlines. We just don't know what that is. Maybe it's Dragon. Oh, we have this. So it's not Dragon. Unless... I guess I gotta check. Because it looks like you have to build a shine spark through the scree room, but then you can only reach that one door? Okay. Free item. Oh, he hits too hard, doesn't he? You plan to win? It's a Plando. I don't have more. Why am I doing this? I don't have more. Oh, I saw the missile. Success. You can't take that from me. Let's see what this one is. Spec. Probably don't do that. Need that. We'll see. Okay, so it's worth asking myself. Do I save after this? Let's see. Wow, that's a lot, but okay. So the answer is yes. I took like 50. Oh. This is rough. I may have to pause once I'm into the final room. Is there any possible way you jump into the water and shine spark the left side? That looks possible. And you could get back the same kind of shine spark. Or wait, can you? Yeah. Left side. Left side be crazy. You gotta jump. I wish every short chart started from the save room. That's what we're missing here. Didn't jump again. That'd be so crazy. I don't think it would work. It's hard. This one's hard. The first time I had blue before the first jump. Ideally, we could do that. What was my thought? My thought was to have... I guess that doesn't work. In max quality of life, just turn all the refill rooms into double refill rooms. Or room edits in max quality of life. The camera betrays me. That's why I can't camera stream. It's impossible to, like, release run after you land. Like, try to do a tap on that part of the run. Because your run cycle is just so off. It's so wild and uncontrollable. I hit the door. Well, that was more possible than I was thinking. You know what's also possible? The thing that I said as a backup plan. If you want to get to the right door, you have to do this. But if you want to get to the left door, you could do it the other way. If you're just trying to go left door, you can do this. What? No drop. Scammed. Huh? No way. This is the Yeti system I'm using. It never fails. Okay, let's hope this goes nowhere, because the other way's cooler. Perfect. And we get to learn that it's beam doors. How about that? I can inspect the door from above, maybe? Actually, that's just a maybe. Because getting up here is quite hard. Probably easier to shine spark. Shine spark does not look possible. Oh, I can see the door though. So it's fine. And it didn't matter. Because that's the only place I can go next anyway. Let go of run. Why would I do that? And then I need to actually get into the next room to know how to handle that. Jumping too high. So I land in there. I'm pretty sure you can store it at the door and make it all the way to where you need to do the shine spark in time. But it's probably easier to do another jump over. Oh, I don't have blue. Oh, time to get it now that I don't have blue. But that just proves I would have fumbled the plasma spark room. And then actually getting the plasma spark itself is pretty hard. At least from the setups I remember. Those are mostly from in the water. You had to be a little bit very precise. Not blue. I'm so good at this when I'm not blue. Whatever. Practice is practice. Been scheduling my next race with Mo, by the way. We're talking about noon Eastern, Saturday. It's gonna be Saturday. We just haven't scheduled the exact time yet. Right. So you don't really lose much energy going through the heated room. You probably don't have to do the extra manual reserve. Manual refill. Too bad I can't pull off this blue anymore. You have to shoot as soon as you enter the room. You can't wait until you land in the middle. That's how I learned that one attempt. The controller's not being happy. Nope. If I want to do that, I would stop here. But I do think you can store the spark over here. Maybe not, maybe it's hard. But then you do the shine spark, like, here. Out. It's about in line with the background object. It's either that tile or one left of that. And you really want to turn around. Ooh. I must have pressed down too early. And I got the aim down stop. Where you lose everything. That was it. It's gonna be tough. Oh, it's farther over, even. And then what happened? Wait. Okay, and then we went all the way back home. designed to be just like a true map Rando seed. Actually, I don't need to farm. I was gonna farm, but you passed by the double refill, so don't have to. As long as I don't die to the covert. Now that I don't have reserves. I gotta save. Gotta save. What would X-ray climbing above bowling look like? I feel like that'd be easy enough to do if it's powered off anyway. This yoink room is actually in hard logic. You just have to turn off wall jump, make it so hard. And if you turn off wall jump, you are agreeing that your seed is going to be harder. What the logic label says. Oh. Got him. So, we saw that this is the Fantune save, and that means Fantune is in Norfair. Maybe passing through there revealed the door. Not that it mattered at any point. And then here's what wave is for. Wave lets you through wave gates. Wait. Hold on. This isn't trivial. Wait one moment. I have to carry it from up here. I don't know if the 7-tile trick would work. I'm just gonna do this way. I'm gonna try to do this way. I don't feel like I'm getting my stutter. That was bad. That was good. I do triple stutters. I just mashed the button. And I've done it enough times that there's a bit of a rhythm into it. Almost. And I think I gotta run through the last one. The next one. Supposed to be able to do 4. But the more important part is to do a stutter right before your first dash, so that the slowdown happens right then. And that's something that I don't get most of the time. And that would be a better way to save more run distance. If I just do 1. Okay, 1 is fine. Let's do 1. Hear that? Just do 1. Don't overcomplicate it. Let's see, that's the last and okay. Not there. That's a wave door. I gotta go to the wave door. Ah, spikes. Yeah. I like when the Fantoon rooms are not on. I see. Spikes into broken up runway. Wow. That was bad first jump. Is this what I commit to? Is this where I sink my time? Or do I check out the Meridiador? This looks possible. If this is possible, then the next room's possible. If the next room's possible, then I don't have no idea how you get up the elevator. Let's see. If you do a big jump, you hit the door at some point. You go through the door like that. And then you save it. Oh, you can't do that, so you gotta do platforming. I remember this taking me ages. I think it was from the right door, though. It was this situation, too. It was trying to go up the G4 elevator. This is hard. I don't want to sink all my time into this. This is hard. Like, only doing this last segment is hard. That wall jump. I guess I will check the video door. As for this powerbomb side, so that has... It has the runway on top, the crumble, and then the runway to the right with the shutters. And you can't use either of those. So if the goal is to try and spark up like this, I get back. What if I do that anyway? This is hard. Too bad you don't get actual credit to your shrine spark by running through rooms. This is safe here. I didn't even notice. You know what else I didn't notice? That you can't get back up through truck shaft. I guess you could use this runway. Okay. That'll hurt a lot. We can do that. What's a little pain? Or wait. There's no way you could do that. No way. Impossible. Why am I doing this? It has to be to do this one. Because why would it give you space jump to do this later? You just walk in the door. Maybe that'd be useful. Okay, I'll jump in the door. Okay, and then you shoot on the way down. This is gonna take a long time to figure out. That works pretty well. Okay. I learned the first shot doesn't hit the door. Step by step, room by room. Fortunately, this is a hard set of rooms. Yeah, I think high jump would help with this. But other than that, I don't know. Does that have to be a full jump? Why aren't my movements consistent? Gotta practice this so much, it's like you're speedrunning. Stretch. Channel points used to mean something around here. What happened? The bot changed my streamer. Ever since that bot came along, things have been different. Very accurate expedition happened. And then new bot's not even gonna have expedition. Because I gotta port it over from C#. I wasn't holding run. Back when it was just bot, it was just for fun, C#. Added interesting features. That's what gave us Gary and Bapanada. Then Expedition came along. We lost everything. There was no for those who come after. I wish I could do everything though. Like have the thumbnails, have the videos, have the emotes, have the Gary squad. Can't do all of it. Expedite Jan. I think it'd be really easy to port it over, especially with AI. But it was extremely messy. The journal part of it got really messy. I'd rather be rewritten anyway. Where do I want to land? In this room. The plan is to do like a full jump here at the door. And that lands in the first bit of the next room. That's kind of what we're playing towards. The Saris Ridley flying at the screen. And one of the first things I wanted to get for alerts was a cat batting at the screen. And I had a great video for it. Is this it? Oh, that could have been it. But I think you actually have to land here, like, for sure. Or you don't have the time. I had a perfect cat video for coming out of the screen at you. But I couldn't make it look good. Ah, if that was a jump, that would have been very perfect. If I could get that last jump. How'd I do that? That's good enough to go back and watch how I did it. How'd I get the good one? I've sure attempted this a lot. Really low entry. Oh, was that really it? That one was so luck-based. That's not anything I can replicate. Oh, I had a spike in jump height. It's unlucky. I'd feel better about this trick if I had wall jump. Wall jump or high jump. I don't think space jump actually helps. But it's bad enough that I'd almost rather slope spark. You could slope spark. Maybe that'll be my new play. Oh, I lost all my speed. That's perfect. I need more of that. I don't think I opened the door in time. This is hard. This is a hard Plando. Let's try the other path again, a little bit. The other path looks a little easier. I'm just not sure how to get back. If you take this way. Mid-air moonfall. Oh, you shot. You hit me. Yeah, I'm not sure how to min-max this one. Like, you can do that. You cannot jump through this. But then what can you do? I think if you... just shine spark on this energy, you don't make it. What if you land here? Is that crazy? I don't think the door opens in time. But if you land here and then jump, you jump over, and then maybe you shine spark, maybe you don't. How crazy does that sound? I feel like I should try something. Just running into the door isn't getting anywhere. What do I think? Does this lead to power bombs? Does this lead to power bombs? Does the other path lead to more? It'd be really cool if you dropped down through Crab Hole with the Shine Spark. But the grapple tutorial room would not ever allow that. Saved it. Saved it. Just pass along the seed I'm playing now. Call it the weekly seed. Diabolical. Nito shows up. I've played this one before. $82 now. I get thrown off the weekly seed rolling committee. What were you thinking? I'm a little stumped. Both of these possibilities seem really hard. I don't see anything else to do. I don't think you can just do an easy Shine Spark through here. I think I run out of energy. And I haven't solved how to get back yet, at all. There's a couple of reasons why I think the other path is better. But it wouldn't be extreme. Logic says extreme? Nuh-uh. Rather get a slope spark than do the other way. I don't know where to shoot. Is that something I should know? Should I already know where to shoot from? I'll try that way again. And then start the weekly race run. I don't have ball. If I had ball, I'd spike suit. And the next room is West Sandhall. Start new race. Season 4. Secret Terminator. Don't tell anyone. This is gonna be extreme desperate. The Secret Terminator seed. Okay. You shoot as soon as you see the speed block. As soon as you reach the speed block. Now I know. I couldn't really do it. I find I can't really jump after. So I'd have to jump before. Can I jump before? I'm sure you gotta do this later, so good practice. I just don't feel like this is the time to do it right now. It's more likely that you go up first. Maybe you get Varia. Because if you have Varia, you could more reasonably get back. Loptr Plando, where we have the momentum conservation. I either have to do the 3-room into carry a Shine Spark through an entire Torian elevator room up to G4. That's the top path. Then bottom path is this. Croc Speedway. You jump across Crab Pole, and then you Shine Spark West Sand Pole. Both are really bad. I want to get a jump. I want to enter the next room with a jump. And then you do a fast shot and a respin. And then from there, I'm not sure if you... Nope. I don't know if you run into the next room and then do another jump, or if you just Shine Spark from here. Because I don't think you can make it with 100 health. I think you stop near the end. So you may have to do an extra jump into the room. Jumping too early. You don't want to jump too late. You just fall off the edge. It's more like you jump too late, and then you go too high and through the door. I don't know, maybe I can really barely tap it. Yeah, that's better. I didn't believe in myself. Man. When the chance comes along, but you didn't set yourself up for taking it. Ad starts in 55 seconds. I don't think that would work. I think that's the only possible way to do this. Either store the Shine Spark far left, or land on the door and then jump in. I think either way, we're about to end this playthrough. Oh, I did it. Okay, we learned. That doesn't work at all. We learned that does not work at all. You can't open the door fast enough. So now I need to store the spark on that shelf, jump across the room, refill the reserves, and then see what happens. Ideally, you probably farm the crab. Perfect. Ideally, you farm the crab just like that. This totally hits the ledge. Oh my god, we did it! God, Gaber. What is this? Oh no! Ah! I died to the farm bug. Cool. We're playing it cool. Now what do I do though? But I get back, I gotta do the stupid Shine Spark through that. Why do I just lose this sometimes? Just can't do it. Where's that? The theme so far has been, if you have to do a trick, there's a save nearby. Oh. Batcave sucks. I want to do Batcave. To do Batcave, you have to jump into the shop block as it respawns. I want to do that. I don't want to stop right now either. Because we did it. And I had to get a little lucky on the crab drop. Okay, noted. Rain found. Yeah, I don't think you could transport across. I mean, you could probably store your spark here, right? Then jump into the room and transport up. Just like that. Then we continue. Do this. I don't want to have to do this. The save's right there. Yeah, no wall jump. Didn't mention that particular. So what's going on here? Lots of joiners. No sign-ups, so it looks like I'm doing that. Oh, now there's sign-ups. It's not logged in to see them. Change. I don't know. Maybe I'll join change. Roll the seed. Oh, that's my save. I can get to it. Bizarre. What a great stopping point. Am I supposed to be here? I have no idea. That is the mystery of a Plando. The change signed up for crewing the weekly. We are going ahead with 12 o'clock. Saturday. It's Mo. It's on Speed Gaming main. I'm gonna head over there. Yeah, there's always been signups for the weekly. Depending on what you asked. change signed up today. It's the exact same kind of schedule that the tournament has. It's sign up process. Get yourself involved with helping out here at Speed Gaming. Join the volunteers. You can help sign up through the Discord. There's a link on maprando.com. Or message me, Aussie. I'll get you sorted. On the Discord, the link is right there at the top of the race planning thread channel. You look for the /crew. You just enter your name, and I'll get you approved. Oh, Divine took it. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. Divine took over. Divine and change on Speed Gaming. That was real swell, running into this save. I hope things continue to work out. Like, I could see a path back. Maybe not yet, but at some point. No, I was gonna stop after the weekend. SMBKO MSU. The broken MSU. Oh, I hit claim, didn't I? But I actually wasn't going to do setup. That was before Divine came along. Claim, unclaim. Are they gonna pick? Waffle and Oats. That is a funny name if you put it that way. Waffle and Oats. I never connected the two like that. Because I always call them techno. We had them on recently. Recently was still a month and a half ago. Speed Gaming is changing their entire logo design right now. Square thing looks goofy. No, that's Oates' stream. Oates' stream is just a picture of Emmett. Emmett stream. I got it. Weekly starts in 7 minutes. Put the bot on. I can manually do this. How do I keep it? Here? Nice. Manually done. Racers. So I need to have a little mini training arc before Saturday. Because the opponents get tough around now. What was I doing? Right. I was setting up how to publish the messages. Like, not as a response, but when they independently happen, like after a timer passes. How they would be sent to the streamer bot. Filter events by user ID. Oh, that's for all clients though. So no. Don't need to do that. I have my AI tokens again today. They refresh. Last week I misread the date that they got refreshed. Hey, go for it. Do all that in the background. I was burning tokens as fast as possible because I thought I had a day before they would reset. I actually had the dates wrong, and it was a week. I don't know. Do I want to tell you that you have to restream? Wait. Gold beans. Oh, I want them to stream. Weirdness regularly streams. Okay, Divine did it. Click. Oh, I only had 2 items. We're back. Wolfune Bowl. Does that sound correct? Yes. Spiffy time has completed. Something went wrong. Oh no. Integrating SSE into server and main. I know anything about SSE. Server sent events. My first time hearing about it. But apparently that's what I need. And hopefully StreamerBot supports it. StreamerBot supports all the other ways of doing that type of thing. Waffle and oats. Ah, there's links. We could have grabbed them. We can get links. I don't know who to send against links. That Eddie missed out. He knows when it starts. Nice. Going right. So nice having wall jump. That's a little bad. Whenever you get a missile pack, you can go back to that. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. If it's more from the wall, you can climb up. Good. Nope. Wow, more from the ceiling. Hey. I don't know. I would have liked if I checked the bottom door. That's how I feel. It's gonna be like grapple down here. And I gotta go reach back. On the other hand, it's a super door. Super missile opens super doors. Maybe. Let's not do that. In this case, you don't fight Phantom. Because you don't have options. The map is only helpful if it gives you options. narrows options. If you don't have options, it's not narrowing any options. I could have got that if anyone ever went up the elevator immediately. They'd have a lead. Did you chill? Yeah, things are a little different because now we have options. I'm not sure what to do from here. You still don't want to kill Phantom? It could end up being faster. What was this? This was that, right? It's not very appealing. I suppose you actually only have two choices. Taking all this damage. And new zone. So now we're back to the map doesn't matter. This is the Nito logic, where, do I do that? I don't want to. Perfect. It checks off a lot more boxes to fall there. And I probably have enough everything to get back. One more door. Oh. That's not so good. Hold on. Can I not get back? Okay. On the other hand, I just got missiles out of that. Missiles and map info. I didn't retire the khaki map. Did I? Why would I do that? Just land on them. Oxytin refill. I thought about it, so I guess it's possible. feel like you have to. It's really likely the caterpillar connects to the auto knee tank room. That wasn't very effective. So I hope that is the case. Why is plasma here? This isn't one of those fast seeds. And get the one map. Fantoon map. I just don't want to go back for it right now. This is a new zone I just noticed. Oh, it's the Fantoon zone. Okay, well, that gained a lot of value. I should do that. That. Doesn't that mean I just have to go back? That's not what you want to see. Means he had no choice but to top door it. Right? Because this is this. Yeah, exactly. He didn't have a choice. Oh, how late we learn. I haven't confirmed the way back here yet. Good for him. Oh. I guess that's another option. Power bomb count is low, but I'm gonna go back through the... I was having a lot of trouble on the Plando. I found a way forward. I hope it's the right way. The other way seemed just as good. I guess Spike Suit is in a difficulty that is greater than Expert Plus. It could always be a series of rooms designed to waste time. We're not going to focus on that right now. Maybe just a little too slow. Missed out on the weekly. 30 people in the weekly. It's right there. It's probably a high jump or something. Ace. You get the Batuni tank item. But who knows? There's other places. Gonna take a lot of power bumps for this. Don't like that part. This is a pile of power bombs. So left is not pleasant. It's not a thing. So you just have to go back. I think you could do the warehouse item. You'd have to be really aggressive with it. And I'm not comfortable doing that. You'd have to skip the manip. Make it up in time. And then once you're up there, there's no farm. Okay. Well, I'm not sure that your power bombs work out. It's hard. I don't want to do that. And though there's a reachable major, that is sure to be value. I'm gonna get this item first. That's pretty weird. I don't see space for single or double sand pits. I thought one would be here. That means you just go through. I've been saying the word just far too often. It ate my input. This goes back. Wow, I'm gonna farm all this health. As I burn all of my energy. Through this heated room. Maybe it's not even better to go through the heated room because of all the energy I'm losing. Pretty bad room entry too. I could farm. I guess I'd rather not. I could have just turned around and farmed. Good. And then Meridian map should be over here somewhere. Perfect. So, gettable, and not gettable. Speedy boost. What's that room? The crabs. Okay. This. Eat locked Varia suit? What is this? Probably need another E-tank, but that logic it doesn't matter. Maybe speed unlocks an E-tank somewhere. This might be fastest. Can't do that. Then you just have to go north there. And you have to go up here. And it probably lets you through that water room. Okay. So we got a gravity suit. I jump for gravity. And then what it looks like is you don't save time. I think my power bombs are okay. Yeah. That happened both times. Oh, I guess it could be G4. That'd be the same thing. The seed is just go back and forth. And there's no avoiding it. Okay. I guess that's a real concern. Where do I get power bombs? This doesn't feel like a hard tricky seed. Keiko's pretty good for getting one power bomb. Okay, they have let me down intentionally, I'm sure. I can get the health up here. Not easily. This power bomb count. Is there? Kinda. Okay. Meta Knights had the power bomb. Sure. So that has nothing. Just have to go back. So there's not really a power bomb farm, but I'm not going to run out. If you want to beat the lobby, maybe you try to skip that major over there on the left. I try to remember what was above, and it's bowling. Top of bowling isn't anything. I have a power bomb. Damn. They drop a power bomb every time. One per nest. Extremely unlucky. Good try spark this, huh? This might be filler then. Because you'd be able to try and spark it previous to that. I feel like it's fast enough. I also feel like I'm playing for charge. More majors is more good. Here you go. Kinda. I mean, you don't have to. I guess up is pretty good. Do anything fancy this dude. I think I got all this info right. Peak rate. I want X's still. Because I'm having a lot of powerbomb struggle. And then also the major could be good. Team damage would be pretty nice. Gravity. Why did that happen? Or K goes to taunt me. It's Phaser to taunt me. Is that beam damage I was looking for? I should do that on the next screen. Whoops, wasted pause. A Zelda player would never make the mistake. They min-max every pause. I thought for sure that was Metroids. The downside to this is losing my power bomb. Okay, we're good. So I want that one, and does this seed have bosses? Exactly, it's a setup. Not tied to the sprite. The Netty setup. You touch the wall while holding Eleanor, and that way you don't take steps when you walk. It just happens to work. Scary. So there's you. I feel like I keep getting these. Down. I don't know about the down one. Majors are still handy. This Fantoon's not very fast. Clean it up one more. Oh, Powerbomb refill that. Up would have been a Powerbomb refill too, I didn't think of that. Link for ice and gravity. And then right now, X-ray and grapples would be handy. That's water, isn't it? This major's pretty slow. I don't know if I can actually justify this major, but I'm doing it. This one feels slower than the Shack Duel major. Can't get in there. There. Wait. Maybe that'll help sometime. Wave, not so good. It helps a little bit under a gun. I wouldn't have thought that would kill the crab. It's supposed to be it doesn't double hit if you're not moving. Whatever. It is this there. Being scammed on drops again. Spray the seed, scammed on drops. I don't know. I don't know. That wave get was very slow. Just... Yeah, let me just off-screen kill Dragon. That was a smart idea. Good thing that failed. Grapple would be nice. I don't suppose I should be looking for a spike suit anywhere. You can kind of short charge that. Not pleasant. The dry ring. But using the crabs faster. That major has to be... Oh, there's a shortcut up to B. Huh. You can't take that. This is not good. There we go. Okay. How is that possible? I think to bonk like that, you have to... Is this way better? Do the crouch jump and then transfer. Unintentional. Oh, that's better. Dang. Oh, wow, that's the only way? That's crazy. Guess we're doing wreck ship first. See how punished I got. That means that does not have to be grapple. Oh. Oh, lava dive. Lava dive's risky. I don't really want a lava dive. That's no good. That's when you leave right now. You assume there's a boss in Brinstar. You get out of there. It does. I never had to do the Everest climb. At no point. I sort of thought that this toilet was the entire way up. Wait, what? Maybe left is right. Maybe not. There's no knowing in Rando. Left? No, it's right here. I went directly to it. Perfect. And you assume there's a boss here. There is. So I'm gonna get that, and then it's the upper door. Huh? Not useful. Yeah, right now it's just gravity I want. I'm not getting that. It's too close. It only helps for Main Street. This way? Dancing around them. Can't touch me. I bet I can't count. That'd have been a good time to jump into his claw when he was dead, instead of waiting till after. There was no way to know. Now we head off to... Great one is one you could try to blind. I don't know if that'll actually happen. Oh, my power bomb count. So bad. Nitro Oats linked Spiffy. My route wasn't that good, but it's reasonable. I'm gonna be safe compared to my route in many places. Why am I not getting the power bomb? Hard managing these power bombs. A lot of space for Kraid to be. Well, okay. You're not blinding that. Like you could, but it would be hyper committal. It just fits in with my doing everything not particularly quickly in this suit. Ow. Oh, I thought it was down path. Down. Looks like it's either. Let's take the water path. I hate this thing. Let me through. Yeah, there are two majors that were kind of fast. Gotta wonder what the Shackable major was now. Oats and goats. Or I guess we didn't have the map right away. Or a Dragon region. But I gotta wonder if that was a gravity suit. Any variables in this suit? Oh, the ship's pretty far back, isn't it? That's terrible. If we have a long escape, then I'm gonna get like 6th. More. Yeah, if this escapes like 2 minutes, yeah, get sniped by 3 people, at least. What happens when you don't blind well? Shoot your stupid beam. Ow. Yep. There's everybody. Wait to find out gravity was right here. Or you just drop down and then go the easy path to Brinstar. Probably more likely to happen. Or maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. Fast track to 3700. I know how I entered this zone, I don't know where the ship is. So I guess I'm gonna exit the zone. Press. Yeah, the ship's Meridia. Her votes did the fancy move. Going for the Key Hunter Major early on, high jump. It's the way to the ship, right? Please ship, be here. Be waiting for me. Last of the top. Yeah, it's minus 40 points. Barely had a radius. I imagine most people would take the easy path to Brinstar. And then you don't have two missed regions. Two region misses. That was devastating. And I gotta know what the Shack Tool Major was. It couldn't have been that good if Nitro finished with me. How about that? Nitro probably got it. So it couldn't have been gravity. Let's see where gravity was. Right. Waffle. Waffle got third. I don't know who else would go for the Keanu Stairs Major. The notes. Because you have enough energy if you have screw attack. So maybe that means you can run through them with plasma. I'm not sure. And wasn't in a great position to test. Bombs and Brister, Gravity and Torian. Grapple criteria. So Bombs was above Ridley. I don't remember which was which. Nitro beating me on pause. I was feeling good about my pauses until got near the end. But I paused a lot early on too, because it was confusing. Air Force. Which one's Torian, which one's C? Oh, Torian is this one. That's Gravity. It's not far. It's close enough that people went for it. That would have saved time. And then this one's Bombs? Grapple? This one's Grapple. Grapple would have been really helpful too. Reverse was really bad. Yeah. You could have turned around, gone up this Prince there, instead of going for Dragon. I don't know how good an idea that is, but it would have worked out with that grapple. You just jump across and come back down. No, that doesn't seem any better. So Nitro got this, right? Is he behind me? Is he effectively behind me because his pause is so much better? Is that a rough early game? Early game was mean. I think coming back across the top here wasn't smart. Should have turned around when I saw the heated room. Especially with the mapping right there. This, though. It really doesn't seem smart to go for those. It just would have worked out in this case. A lot of X's. If you don't get charge, if they get you charge, you get a good time. That means this major. And this is the farthest one out of the barely off path majors. Plasma. I lost a lot of time not coming back up right away. What is it? Yeah, you get Morph here very early on. supers, though. I guess if you do the supers Fantoon, you know to come right up here. Or wait, you could even get the missile. Get the missile, come back. And then you know. Maybe there's logic to this, actually. I just went directly to M. Down in M. But you could have come back up and got the item that Morphin Power Bomb's opened. Yeah. Well... yeah. It's just like high value, even. I should have did that. And then you get the map, and then you come back up. That was... what? Spring Ball? And then you can go into Meridia. And then either go straight for the map or down to the crop. Continue. I think you can count that as a mistake. Not going for the newly unlocked morph item location. Oh well. Well, the problem was being so slow to space jump. Let's see. Lynx and Sponge racing now. Oh. What? Where's the race? Okay, that's exciting. They're both in the weekly. So they're here. This one. What happened? The race room was canceled because they both missed it. And yet on the schedule, it was for... is it in an hour? That's multiple hours. It's like an hour and a half away. Something like that. Converting time zones is hard. But they got the race room. So I guess it was entered wrong in inertia. Anyway, I'm done for today. I'm gonna poke the bot some more. AI was ringing in the background, coding the entire bot for me. What is vet? It keeps trying things that I've never heard of before. That's a great way to learn. Apparently vet is a testing tool, maybe? Yeah. Y'all, next time. Race is Saturday, 12 Eastern. Friday has to be map rando regular races. Or maybe tournament settings would make more sense. Real practice. And that means tomorrow is when I would do, what's it called? Plando. So if I'm at all tomorrow, it would be Plando. Good night.